Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Mario Florima, and I'm the #1 educator in the Amazon FBA asset recovery space. And today we will be talking about why most appeals fail for Section 3. Okay guys, welcome to the ultimate guide on turning Amazon account suspensions into successful reinstatements. If you're selling on Amazon, you absolutely need to pay attention. Today we're diving deep into Section 3 suspensions. We're going to cover the exact proven strategies that 87% of sellers completely miss, costing them their entire businesses. Let's look at the harsh reality here. 87% of Section 3 appeals are rejected right out of the gate. Why? Because most sellers panic, use generic templates, and just guess at the root cause. Successful sellers use customized appeals and hardcore factual evidence. So in other words, copy-pasting an appeal guarantees failure. Here is the hidden danger. Section 3 gives Amazon unprecedented authority to suspend you based on suspicion alone. No hard proof required. You have to understand that Amazon does not care if you think you're innocent. If their algorithm flags a shared IP or a sketchy supplier, you're suspended immediately. It's that brutal. So imagine you log in from a public Wi-Fi at a coffee shop or hire a VA who manages other accounts on the same laptop. Boom, suspended. Guys, these are automated triggers based on technical connections or operational patterns. Amazon acts first, freezes your money, and investigates later. Okay, now we are talking about the anatomy of a winning appeal. It needs to look like a highly professional corporate memo. We're talking 4 specific parts: root cause analysis, immediate corrective actions, preventive measures, and a solid document pack. Leave the emotion at the door and stick to the cold, hard facts. Here's a real case, and that shows what a winning appeal actually looks like. One business owner put together a long, emotional appeal. He explained how unfair the suspension was, how much money he was losing, and asked Amazon for another chance. But there was no structure, no clear root cause, no corrective actions, no prevention plan. So Amazon rejected it immediately. Once we stepped in, we rebuilt it like a professional report, clear breakdown, supporting documents, and zero emotion. After that, the appeal got approved because, in other words, Amazon doesn't care how you feel. They care how you fix the problem. Defining the root cause and corrective actions. Okay, when you define your root cause, be completely objective, say exactly what happened. A contractor accessed our account from a shared device, period. Then clearly list your immediate actions taken within the first 72 hours, like terminating that contractor's access and changing all your master passwords, implementing durable preventive measures. It's not enough to just fix the problem today. You need durable preventive measures. So this never happens again. We're talking dedicated hardware policies and regular access control reviews, assign specific owners to every measure. Hope that makes sense, because Amazon wants to see real structural accountability, not empty promises. Essential identity and financial documentation. Guys, your credibility lives and dies by your documents. You need government IDs, business registration, tax letters, and bank statement from the last 90 days. Everything must match perfectly. Do not send cropped or blurry scans. That doesn't work at all. And it will actually get your account flagged. Next up is operational verification. You have to prove you're a real physical business. We need commercial lease agreements and legitimate supplier invoices from the last 365 days. And please perfectly match your invoice quantities to your actual sales volume. If you don't do this, you're going to have a bad time. Okay, now we are talking about the secret weapon, the separation table. When Amazon thinks you're linked to another account, you give them a 1-page side-by-side visual comparison. You list your legal entity, bank account, and staff right next to the other entity. You prove your complete independence at a single glance. Now, let's talk about fatal errors. Please, don't reuse generic templates you bought online. Don't open new accounts and while appealing, and don't spam them with identical appeals. If you waste your chances, you're going to have a bad time. Critical mistakes, what not to do. Part 2, here's another massive mistake. Never, ever attack Amazon. Even a subtle, your system made a mistake, destroys your credibility. Amazon does not care about your ego. Fix your performance metrics first. So in other words, your entire account is judged holistically, so you need to act like a professional. Strategic escalation paths that work. If your first appeal fails, don't panic. you need to escalate strategically. Call account help to get internal notes, submit new proof, or request a manual review. If needed, escalate to executive seller relations, but never submit the exact same appeal twice, hoping for a different result. Okay, let's look at some actual wins. We had a seller suspended for a shared co-working space IP reinstated in 8 days using that separation table and an ISP letter. Another suspended for a toxic supplier link, reinstated on the second appeal with a full 365-day invoice history. It absolutely works. Real success stories via a misconduct and generic notices. Guys, even those super generic suspension notices can be beaten. A VA used a flagged laptop, reinstated after we submitted hard proof of new hardware and termination letters, got a vague, deceptive activity notice, reinstated in 10 days with a full internal audit. You just need to be insanely prepared. Navigating the 30-day review period. While you wait for Amazon's review, you need to stay active. Check your performance notifications every 24 hours, respond to questions fast, and fix any other outstanding metrics. Hope that makes sense, because missing one single request from Amazon during this window can delay your reinstatement by weeks. This is where a lot of sellers make a costly mistake. A client came to us while waiting on Amazon's response. He thought once the appeal was submitted, there was nothing else to do, so he stopped checking his account. A few days later, Amazon requested additional documents, but he missed the notification. By the time he responded, the review window had already slowed down. Weeks of delay just from not paying attention. After that, we made sure he monitored everything daily and responded immediately, because guys, during this period, silence is expensive. Future-proofing, preventing Section 3 recurrence. Going forward, you need to future-proof your business. Audit your supply chain quarterly. Maintain strict, dedicated infrastructure for your devices and IPs. Honestly, build a recovery binder today with all your templates and documents ready to go. You want this prepared before disaster strikes. Let me be real with you. If you're getting multiple rejections or your funds are frozen for 90 days, it's time to call in the experts. Every single failed DIY appeal hurts your long-term chances. Experts know the internal Amazon logic and have escalation paths. You simply don't. Okay, before you hit submit, run through this critical checklist. Can you explain your exact root cause in one sentence? Did you actually fix it within 72 hours? Are your documents absolutely perfect? One highly polished, perfect review right now prevents months of misery down the line. Listen, your suspension doesn't have to be a death sentence. Thousands of sellers bounce back every year. Hope you guys found value in today's video and have a more clear understanding of what Amazon thinks when this suspension happens. If this video provides value, please like, share, and subscribe for more helpful content. If you're an Amazon reinstatement consultant and you're looking to see if you qualify to be in our Rios Inner Circle group, then feel free to check out the links below in our description section. We host free masterclasses every week where we dive more into specific topics like these and give you more details on how you can better assist your clients while saving you time, money, headaches, and most importantly, protect your business assets moving forward like always. See you guys next time.